Hi there, it's Benjamin from Hello SportsTech, another episode of showcasing cool stuff in the world of sports and technology. And today we're gonna have a debut, because for the first time we're gonna speak about a sport that we have not covered before on this YouTube channel. And it's about a sport that you can do on a two-wheeled vehicle. No, it's not e-scooters. Yes, it is cycling. And it's about an app that was specifically designed for the needs of the urban cyclists. So we're in a good spot here in Berlin to test this app. The name of the app is Bike Citizens, and according to the website, they help you to discover and share the joy of cycling. Sounds beautiful, right? So what does it mean and what did I do actually? I think it's two things at its core. Number one, they help you to get from A to B within a city. And there are a few different tools, settings, helpers that actually make sure you get from A to B based on your preferences. Topic number two is the app helps you to discover the city that you're currently in. It might be your hometown, it might be on a business trip, or maybe you're just on vacation and you want to take a quick ride and explore the city. And this is heavily backed by the community of enthusiast cyclists. I would say it's time to have a look at what they can actually do. So I've downloaded the Bike Citizens app and I want to walk you through its features. So first of all, I want to show you what the settings are there for. So I'm going to settings, clicking navigation, and here are a few interesting things that are important to highlight. First of all, it's about the routing profile. And this defines how my ride is supposed to be. If I go for fast, the infrastructure, the paths don't really matter, so it could potentially happen that I'm ending up in the middle of the street between cars. But if I'm confident in my biking skills and I just want to go somewhere as fast as possible, this would be the setting I would go for. On the other hand, if I choose easy, then the app makes sure that I'm mostly using specific bike paths, making it as easy as possible for me to ride. Secondly, I can decide on my bike type, and I guess you already know what this function is there for. I'm using a city bike. I'm one of the guys who doesn't have a fancy bike, so I buy a cheap one, hoping that it doesn't get stolen in Berlin. And yeah, again, that choice defines on what kind of route you're gonna end up with within the app. Coming to the actual navigation, I have a couple different options here. I could just enter a destination. Let's say I'm close to East Side Gallery. That's the former Berlin Wall that you can still visit. You can see it's not far away, and I could just say calculate the route. And like I said before, it's based on the settings that I have done. Yeah, this is a pretty quick one. I could start my navigation here. And if I would be outside, I would get a turn-by-turn navigation, which we're still gonna test a bit later in this video. Coming to what I would actually like to test now. I would like to get on or go on a tour in Berlin because, as said, the app promises to help me explore the city that I'm in. I want to go on a route to explore my neighborhood. So I'm choosing Kreuzberg-Friedrichshain, as they say, the alternative quarters. But yeah, I'm interested in this tour and I would start my navigation. The tour is being calculated. This is the tour I'm going on. And now I'm heading downstairs to start this beautiful tour. Hello from Berlin. As you can tell, it's not exactly summer, but anyways, we're gonna give it a try and go for a route on the Bike Citizens app. And I'm back home. As you have seen, I've seen some pretty places here in Berlin. Some I knew, some I didn't know yet. And I had some issues with the navigation in between because there was more construction than I hoped there would be. So I had to go back and find my paths again. But all in all, it was fun. And now we're gonna go to the last test, which is bringing me from my home to the office. Let's go. So I have arrived safe and sound at work. The turn-by-turn navigation worked super well. Took me a different route that I typically take to work, but it all worked, so I'm happy. Good stuff. And now once again it's time to present you the key takeaways from testing this product, in this case the Bike Citizens app. What do I think about it? Number one, I like that it is indeed made for the urban cyclists. Typically in the city, I would just open Google Maps, enter my destination and hope that Google will come up with the best route. But I have the feeling that Bike Citizens are a step ahead. As I showed you with all the settings in the app, as we have also tested in the demo, I really felt well on the bike. I think the paths were well chosen and I feel that it was adjusted according to what I need and of course also what my bike needs. Number two, it is a very straightforward app. So you cannot really mess it up in anywhere. There are not trillions of settings. It was to the point, straightforward. I'm very happy with this. Number three, it comes for free with the function to take you from A to B and also to just record your routes. This is a fair package for a free app. If you want to have something else, something more, like I did with Berlin, I want to explore my city, I think it's fair that you have to pay to get the material. And you can still go with the flat rate, which comes at a really affordable price, and then you can, for a lifetime, check all the routes from the powerful community. I think that's really fair. Last but not least, probably the biggest thing, it is really nice to explore your own city by bike, put an emphasis on some of the sightseeing parts, on some of the stuff that you might not have mentioned or seen before. This is something that is one of the big advantages of the app. And I'm really looking forward to test the app in different cities as well. I should have gone with the lifetime package right away, but I started with Berlin. So good job there, Bike Citizens. On top of my €5 from Berlin, you're probably gonna get 15 more for the lifetime. All in all, I think it's a very nice niche product that is also applicable for the mass market. And if you see all the trends of car-free cities, people, especially in urban areas, traveling more and more by bike, I think this is really onto something cool. And I'm curious where they will take the app with more features and functions and more members in the futures. Really cool stuff, I like it. This was another episode of Hello SportsTech. Please like this video if you liked this video, subscribe to this channel if you like this channel, and make sure to check out our website on hellosportstech.com.